to shoot. For three, Mitchell bangs home the trifecta.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now, here is Young. Collins dishes to Young. Fires for three. It's deflected.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Offensive rebound, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Now Conley, defended by Young. Outside Conley. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Scooped up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Young drives in. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Young with the steal. Inside. Ball's knocked loose. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Looking for the first basket of the game. Here's Conley. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Reddish. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young looking it over. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Jazz leading by 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game, and he was quick to point out the danger Trae Young poses not just as a scorer, but as a distributor. His quote was, "His skill as a passer is overlooked, but we're not going to lose sight of that. We have to make him play the game on our terms. He can't be dictating the pace." So they're going to try to keep Young under control, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here is Conley. Following the missed shot by Bogdanovich. Conley finds Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Collins, a screen on Conley. Here's Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 now.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Young outside. Capella with a screen on Conley. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Collins. Mitchell in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 10.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Young against Conley. from 17 feet out. And again, it's Atlanta.
And I love how aggressive Young is. Consistent at looking for his shot and at times using that mid-range to be effective.
Now here is Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bogdanovich finds Conley. No good on the three. Now here's Reddish. Covered by Conley. Outside Collins. Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the three, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. So it's the Jazz now after the basket by Atlanta. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Young. Ejected by Young.
And we talk about the many ways Young affects this game. Shot blocking rarely comes up, but it's a testament to his hustle and determination.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 6. Fires from the line. Again, the Hawks score.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Conley into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for it. So, no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Conley. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Gobert down low. Capella covering. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Hawks trail by 4. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Collins. Passes to Capella. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Stolen by Collins. Capella goes in. Knocked away. Stolen by Mitchell. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Going inside, the feed to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Here's Conley. Rebounded by Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Mitchell after the basket by Atlanta.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Reddish the pass to Collins. Lays it up off the glass. Collins has got 4 this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. 1:04 left to play in the first half. Conley kicks to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Conley against Young. Conley's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Conley feeling it out. He kicks it to Gobert. O'Neal inside. Crafty move. Reddish grabs the rebound. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Young. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Mitchell left side. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 15 points.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the J.
18.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
21.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We got Joe Ingles. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in the point guard. Gay misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
On the jam by Rudy Gay.
Yeah, and I just like the show of force there from Gay. Not settling for the simple layup, but showing his dominance, trying to intimidate with that slam.
Now here's Wright. And it's Gay with the rebound. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Oni passes to Gay. Here he goes. Here's Oni. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gay a screen on Williams to the inside. That's good from Gay on the assist from Clarkson. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Here's Wright. And the layup falls. Wright's got 4 points in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Williams. Gay with the block.
Yeah, you got to respect those long arms again. I mean, superb at swatting shots away. Put those big hands.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And stolen by Gay. Ingles against Wright. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. And the shot goes in. And the Jazz lead by 5.
I'll tell you, you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
Right, left side. Outside Williams. No good on the shot. So Utah will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically. But he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night. How about this guy? He comes into the league as an undrafted free agent, and Joe Ingles has more than proven his worth. The high IQ, the lights-out shooting from deep, so much to love about Ingles.
And that one's good. Right.
The quickness of DeLon Wright is a lot for defenders to deal with. How pretty is that drive?
Clarkson taking his time here. The wide open look here for Ingles. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Jang with a screen on Ingles. Williams finds Jang. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jang's got his first points of the night.
Well, that's how you want your big guys to finish, right? Jang rolling with a purpose.
The drive by Clarkson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Driving inside. And that one's good. Right. Here's Clarkson. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Hawks trail by 3. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick out to Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Now here's Whiteside. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Honey. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Whiteside. Over Wright. That one a little long.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
With the drive and finished off by Wright.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Now Clarkson. The pass to Whiteside. From deep Ingles. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And really, Hunter can guard every position.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Jazz lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Williams. Gallinari is out there with Deandre Ayton. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Jang in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Wright with it. Now defended by Mitchell. There's Williams driving in. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gorgie Gang. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Radish, he's checked in for Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for DeLon Wright.
Well, Lou Williams has talked openly about the fact that because he's come off the bench most of his career, it has probably extended and lengthened that career. Interesting stuff.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Capella with a screen on Conley. On its way from Young for two. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Reddish. Williams dishes to Capella. Reddish the pass to Capella. It's Williams with the drive, and he finishes nicely on the way. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
If you need a bucket under big-time pressure, Lou Williams is your guy.
Here's Conley. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Williams. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the Jazz, another three.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Young outside. Bobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
And it's Conley penetrating. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to O'Neal. Takes it inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Young. Outside Conley. Kicks it to O'Neal. Mitchell in the corner. Shot clock at 6. The dish to Gobert. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Young from outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1:15 left in the fourth. Back to Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Outside Conley. Gobert with the screen for Conley. Down low. Young with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Collins wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovic. Out to Conley. It's stolen by Capella.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovic. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. A narrow win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's...
your Atlanta Hawks. At guards.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Now here's Butler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Miami.
Duncan Robinson.
Here's Young. Here's the drive. Basket counts.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Butler from outside. That shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 5 points so far.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Miami ball.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Adebayo.
You know what separates Capella defensively is his quickness for a big man. That's a nice stop.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Robinson leading the charge. Miami no good on that time either. The Hawks with a quick start to this game. Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. And he converts the layup.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Lowry. Into the lane. Tucker with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
ATL Hawks Dancers Dance Team.
The Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Lob pass to Capella. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He complimented Trae Young's toughness. Coach said every team tries to be physical with him, and the net effect is you end up sending him to the free throw line all
Duncan
game.
Robinson.
So it sounds like they're going to try to come up with a different approach. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And so it's Atlanta with it. The Heat knocking down the tray. And here's Young from the arc. Capella. And Adebayo sends it back. Butler passes to Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And it's all knotted up.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Robinson finds Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. Tries again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Young against Lowry. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young looking it over. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
All sorts of time. Here's Tucker, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Lowry, and it's blocked by Capella.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Here's Bogdanovich, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Bogdanovich has good size and strength, and he's effective in drawing contact and completing plays.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 9.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges.
It's a real-life momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. The Hawks leading by 11. Capella with a screen on Lowry. He was all alone on that one. Young's got 13 points.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Lowry inside the line. It's stolen by Capella. Young for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. It's tipped. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat trail by 14. Lowry from outside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Lowry against Young. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
What an athlete Jimmy Butler is, getting off the ground fast to slam it down.
Young against Lowry, and Young kicks to Collins. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. And the layup's good off the glass. Capella's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Robinson passes to Lowry. The dish to Tucker. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Atlanta leading by 14. Young outside, and he drives in. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Robinson on the wing. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game. The kick outside to Butler. Shot clock at 3. He takes it in and slam dunk by Butler.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Young against Lowry. Young drives in. Count it. Young's got 19 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. Hawks have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And it's Capella missing. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 16. Robinson finds Butler. 13 feet away. The pass to Robinson. Fires the 3. Miami needs to get a shot off. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. And here's Young. And there's the drive. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
It's hard trying to knock Young off his equilibrium. Great concentration on the finish.
Pulls from the top of the key. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he lifts on it.
And through the first half, a pretty... Thanks for the great interview, David.
17.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Morris. Then it's Vincent. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. They get it back. Here's Dedmon. Passes it to Vincent. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Vincent's got his first points in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Right down low. Here's Jang. Takes it off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 18.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Vincent. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Strus, good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Now here's Wright. Oladipo with the block. Hero from long range. Rebound, Atlanta. Outside Williams. Trains it from beyond the arc.
This is who Lou Williams is in a nutshell. An excellent shooter off the catch.
Oladipo against Wright. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Feeds to Dedmon. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
Pass to Hunter. And then Hunter with the jam.
Showing off Deandre, an understated guy, but that play, it will make the highlights. What his coaches and teammates love about Deandre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Stolen to the paint, and Morris throws it down.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Now here's Wright. He kicks to Jang. Pocket 6. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
And stolen by Wright. To the middle. It's deflected. Hero with it. Williams picks him up. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. It's Oladipo on the wing. Morris looking over the floor. Rebound by Jang.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player. That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Right against Oladipo. It's Morris atop the key. Driving to the basket. Second chance effort. Now Hero. No points in the game yet for him. Dedmon trying to break free. Morris with the bucket.
Off the pick, Hero loves to rise and fire, but that time he becomes the playmaker.
Jang with the screen for Wright. The shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
34 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is what makes Williams so difficult to check. The little up move, defender bites, easy trip to the line.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gorgie Deng. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. Young is subbed in for Wright. Now, here's Oladipo. The shot from 20 feet away. That one misses. The Hawks leading by 18. Here's Young. Oladipo with the block.
You're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
So it's the Hawks now. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. With 4 seconds on the clock.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And so it's Atlanta controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young is out there with Lou Williams, and it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Young, following the score by Miami. Got a piece of it, and is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Strus. Lowry banked in off the glass.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Pass to Capella. Williams inside. Edmonds there. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Young inside. Lowry covering. It's good. Young's got 23.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ETN Hawks. Key substitution.
And here are the Heat now. It's an 18-point game.
Jimmy Butler. Duncan Robinson.
Young against Lowry. That one wide left.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Williams can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The Heat trail by 18. Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Lou Williams. Young outside. Shakes him. He takes it up and lays it in. 25 points in the game.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Butler on the way. There's the feed to Tucker. Goes back up. And Butler gets it to go.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And here's Young from the arc. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler with the ball, and it's Reddish picking him up. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Lowry up top, defended by Young. Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Outside Collins. 6 to shoot. Back to Young. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Heat trail by 13. Here's Butler. He's off on that one. Collins with some nice D. And stolen by Butler. Can't cash in from close range. Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 27 points.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Atlanta.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Lowry can't get it to go. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lets the three fly. Capella dishes to Young. Lets it go with a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 32 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seems.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area. Ask pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Paul against Young. Pass to Bridges. Right side, Young. That's tipped. And here's Paul. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Paul against Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going for the lob. And Collins with the slam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Atlanta with a rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside Young. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. It's blocked. And now the Suns fast break. Crowder with a screen. On the take, Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Collins with a screen on Paul. Young, the pass to Collins. Nice move. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 3rd assist of the night.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
And it's Paul off the drive. Ayton inside. Guarded by Capella. Pass to Booker. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
The 3 is up.
2 minutes.
Capella with a rebound. The Hawks leading. Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. Going inside. A nice shot by Young.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter.
One foul called on John Collins. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Crowder. Sinks the tray.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
The ball's knocked loose, and so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. .107 left to play in the first quarter. Crosses over. Young with the bucket, getting it done inside. Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus. And B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Fires the three. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
The drive by Paul. Out to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton, a screen on Bogdanovich. Booker can't get it to go. Capella inside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And there's the lob. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks ahead.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming into the court. Come on, get down.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
On the floor for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Young from long range. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Phoenix on D. It's a three-point game. Driving in. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint. I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltending.
And here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Pass to Crowder. 4 on the clock. To the inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Young with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Driving to the basket. Got a piece of it. For 3, Bridges. Crowder finds Bridges. Crowder, a screen on Young. There's the triple. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
Outside Young. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Bridges passes to Booker. 5 on the clock. Paul with it. Let's go with a 3. And the Suns get another 3. You know, what we call a smart foul. Part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition.
Paul against Young. Crowder outside. It's Booker on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's a 3-point Suns lead.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. Deandre Ayton's timing excellent.
There's Young with the three, and the Hawks with another three.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Paul passes to Crowder. And they get it back. It's good on the putback.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Paul against Young. There's the drive. Pass to Collins. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Young against Paul. Now here's Ayton. Bridges with it. Back to Ayton. Young against Paul. Bogdanovich down low. Capella screen on Bridges. And Reddish, here we go. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Booker with it. Bridges outside. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Collins. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Bogdanovich from long range.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he...
And the first half comes to it. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. McGee. Capella with a block. Payne against Young. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Payne against Young. Pass to Shamet. Driving inside. Here's McGee. It's Shamet on the wing, defended by Bogdanovich. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He's always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Right against Payne. Ooh, McGee with the block. Right wing. Payne, pass to Saric. And the Suns miss again. The Hawks trailing. Williams with it. And it's McGee picking him up. Back to Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, this guy has such a knack for keeping defenders off balance. Lou Williams to the free throw line again.
I count 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Shamet. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Back to Shamet. This one for 3. Chang pulls it in. And the Hawks shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Outside Payne. Into the lane. Pass to Shaman. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses. Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Payne, pass to Sharge. Here's Shaman. McGee, a screen on Williams. Here's Shaman. It's McGee, high post. 4 on the clock. And here's Payne outside. Gallinari pulls it in. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Hunter on the wing. He drops it from range. Hunter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Payne. And the layup is good off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Hunter on the wing. Here's Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Payne on the bounce. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
It's stolen by Hunter. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Williams passes to Hunter. Uses the glass on the layup. Hunter's got 5.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And that one good.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Wright against Sharge. Now Wright. Drops in the layup for 2. Wright's got his first points in this one.
Well, Delon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 9.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Come on, fans of the
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game, and so in the game for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 11. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. And there's the foul. It's on Deandre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the Hawks shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Paul against Young. Knocks it loose. Six to shoot. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Ayton.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, we all know this young man came out of college highly decorated, having won 2 national championships. And in the NBA, Mikal Bridges has shown those were not flukes. This guy's got big-time talent.
Outside Young. Kicks it out to Collins. The three-pointer off the mark.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Stolen by Young. Bogdanovich down low. Booker defending. Bogdanovich, that's good. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Elbow shot. Just 5 to shoot. Booker can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And here's Collins for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Now here's Paul. Out to Bridges. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. That one goes. Count it.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. Deandre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
And here's Young. He takes it in. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Reddish. Bogdanovich against Booker. Bogdanovich down low. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game. The Suns running out of time. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Paul. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The kick out to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Crowder with a steal. Paul for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from 3.
Outside Young. Shoots over Paul. Capella controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Hawks.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Collins outside. And he lobs it up top. Can't complete the lob.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Paul with a steal. Oh, he nails it. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, the IQ is just at the top of the NBA game. Chris Paul so smart at getting to his spots.
Young against Paul. Outside Young. Poke loose. Paul with a steal. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to drop. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pulling it out for the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy.
Duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Conley with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Young left side. Cans the shot from the wing. Young's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here is Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young outside. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Now I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up. Capella jump. You slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Conley. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
For Atlanta, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Capella sets a screen for Young. And a miss there on the triple. The Jazz have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Driving the lane. And the rejection by Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Bogdanovich goes in. To the inside. Capella inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Now the pass to Gobert. Conley dishes to Gobert. Out to Conley. Over Young. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Drives to the hoop. And good that time. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. One of their big challenges tonight is to try and keep Donovan Mitchell's high wire act on the ground. Coach said if he gets a step at the rim, he's going to throw it down on us. We need to take away space whenever he tests the perimeter. It's going to take a team effort to slow Donovan down tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And here is Mitchell, following the three-pointer from Cam Reddish.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Young pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Mitchell outside. Back to Gobert. Shoots from the block. Shot's good by Mitchell.
And you pass it to him. Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Gobert pulls it in.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
The offensive rebound. Mitchell right side. To the paint. Another shot. It's stolen by Reddish. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take
Your chance, Denver. Your chance, Denver.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play. Really looking to go up tempo tonight.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. Now Bogdanovich after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Capella against Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. It's stolen by Reddish. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Young taking his time here. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Conley into the lane. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Three-pointer. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, Capella did a good job there. Just picked the pocket as the big man.
Conley against Young. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Passes it to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Down low. It's stolen by Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Traps in the tray. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Has to Gobert. Inside. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Collins. The kick out to Young. Second chance shot. That one drops for him. 8 points for him. And bring some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Young with no one around. Another three for Atlanta.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Young outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Conley dishes to Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Capella with a screen on Conley. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 7.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella, another shot block.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 15-6 run. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 7 points for the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta.
13.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
32.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. Here's Young after Rudy Gay's bucket. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Bogdanovich knocked around a little bit there, but sticks with his shot.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Deandre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's DeLon Wright in for Trae Young. Now, here's Clarkson to the inside. Gay kicks to Clarkson for 3. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 20. Bogdanovich inside. He's against Gay. Good work defensively by Gay.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Off target with his 3. Atlanta's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. That shot off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Clarkson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jazz passing it around. Ingles in the corner. And the pass to Oni. Shot clock at 6. To the wing right side. Whiteside finds Gay. The Jazz with another miss. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. With the crossover, out to Gallinari. Pass to Hunter. Back to Gallinari. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Lou Williams is checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks, Lou Williams.
Jazz trail by 20. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Now, here's Ingles. Passes it to Whiteside. Gay with it, guarded by Hunter. Here's Whiteside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And a nice show of strength from Whiteside there. Slapped on the shot, but still makes the basket.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the night. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And right, here we go. The kick out to Williams. Back to Wright. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Gay with the ball. Whiteside finds Clarkson. That shot off, so the Hawks will take it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in
Going inside, here's Williams. Pass to Chang. 1:52 left in the third. Williams for 3, and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Oni. He kicks it to Gay. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz again can't hit it.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Now, here's Whiteside following the missed shot by Deandre Hunter. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. 13 foul.
Ingles dishes to Whiteside. Now, Ingles still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Whiteside, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Whiteside against Wright. And Wright throws it down hard.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Clarkson surveying the floor. Here's Oni. Kicks to Whiteside. Clock at 6. Gay outside. Fires from deep. And that one is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And Chang gets it to go.
Well, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. Fires from 14, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta with an 18.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Hawks, Williams is out there with Wright. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Deandre Hunter. And it's Jang in at the 5 down low. Here's Gay following the bucket by the Hawks. Dishes it to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Gay. They grab their own miss. Whiteside, good.
Yeah, there's not a rebound that Whiteside cannot get to when he's floating around the charge circle, reaches up, snatches that one down.
Right outside. Out to the right wing. Jang, the pass to Gallinari. There's the drive, and Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Young for 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Young left side. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the pass to Mitchell. He takes it in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Young outside, fires the 3. Again, Young missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And Young, here we go. And it's blocked by Conley. Mitchell in the corner. A 3-ball. And the Jazz, another 3.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Young up top, covered by Conley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on deep from them tonight.
Now, here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Capella.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Conley against Young. Conley kicks to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Dives for it. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Capella, the pass to Collins. Driving the lane. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Here's Mitchell after Clint Capella's bucket. Looking to end the run. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Takes it inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. There's O'Neal with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Conley against Young. Over Conley, here's Capella. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. It's a 16-point game. The three. Collins grabs the miss. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're...
65, Duncan Robinson. At guard.
A rarity tonight, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
VA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
Now here's Young. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. Collins, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Here's Tucker. Misses the 3. Robinson with a steal. Adebayo finds Robinson. Takes it inside, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Young with it. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. And here's Robinson. Gets the 3 to fall. Robinson's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Young against Lowry. Here's Reddish. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Reddish. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Adebayo with it. Picked up by Collins. Tipped away. Pass to Lowry. Now here's Tucker. No good. A bit long that time.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
And Young gets it to go.
On the offensive end, Trae Young makes a huge impact. He can carry a team.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Pure from three-point range. Robinson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well. Okay, that's frustrating. We work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. No one near him. And again, it's Atlanta.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Lowry outside. Outside Butler. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Capella, and he converts the layup.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Outside Robinson. Capella against Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Bogdanovich, looking to win the run. Hey, rejected by Capella. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Miami, no good that time either.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Back to Young. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now here's Butler. The D's right on him. For three, Robinson fires in the triple. Robinson's got 12 points in the game.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
There's Young with the three. 23 seconds left in the first. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Pass to Robinson. From about 16, Lowry, a good look. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
A capable scorer from all three levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
Now here's Young. 9 points in the game. Count it. Good. Young's got 11 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Robinson against Capella. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist from Robinson.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to scoring close.
And Young, here we go. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Young against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. To the paint. Back to Butler. To the wing, right side. Tucker. And the Heat, another 3.
He's a dynamic scorer, but Jimmy Butler showing the ability to make plays for others.
Young from long range. Capella, the pass to Young. Here he goes. Denied by Adebayo. And here we go, the Heat fast break. For 3, Robinson. And Collins with the big block.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Right side, Butler. Goes back up. Again, the Heat score.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Now here's Young. 11 points in the game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And they go to the intentional foul. And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league. You know, all types of basketball. But I will say, I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time. He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
A shot by Butler, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now here's Lowry. There's the three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Young against Lowry. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Young. Launches it. And it's Young again missing. The Heat with the lead. Stolen by Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. With the drive. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Young against Lowry. Back to Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo, a screen on Young. And here's Lowry from the arc. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
That's what Trae Young does best defensively. He has quick hands for the steal, and he ignites the break.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. And there's the drive. Knocked loose. And they recover it. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by Reddish. Outside Young. Up and over Lowry. No good on the buzzer beater.
I love Kyle Lowry's commitment at the...
So a tie game here. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
We've got Markieff Morris. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Miami trailing. Oladipo outside. Pass to Strus. Down low. It's a one-on-one situation. Jang in the post. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And here are the Heat now. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hero. Jang pulls it in. Atlanta is shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Right, the pass to Williams. Here's Jang. Outside Hunter. Fires the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Strus. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Morris outside. Pass to Strus. Off target at the rim. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Jang. Outside Hunter. The 3 ball. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a 7-point Atlanta lead.
A 42% three-point shooter in college, Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage.
Your Miami Heat dancer.
Oladipo with the ball. He's against Jay. Hero outside. Knocks down the triple. Hero's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Williams into the lane, and Williams punches it home.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Oladipo finds Hero. And he finishes it with a jam.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Wright. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Ooh, poked away.
Atlanta foul. Lou Williams. That's his second personal foul. Second team
First
foul.
one falls, and the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And so he hits both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there on the triple. Miami has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Hero outside. Now Oladipo. Back to Hero. Up top Morris. Pass to Hero. This for the tie. Miami, no good that time either.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Young. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Miami Heat dancer.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Your Miami Heat dancer. Make some noise.
Lowry outside. Stolen by Young. Collins against Lowry. Collins with a screen on Robinson. Throws it up high, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
And here's Lowry from the arc. He buries it from 3. Lowry's got 5 now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the
3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Hawks on top. They're up by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3, a small forward. 3 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. Here's Adebayo. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Hawks leading. And here's Young. Tipped.
Flashing the veteran instincts on defense there. Lowry is crafty at using his size and IQ to swat shots away.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
Lowry against Young. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
One other thing, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they've had it going.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
Outside Tucker from behind the arc. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Collins inside. Checked by Tucker. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
That's the kind of head fake that'll give a guy whiplash.
He sells it all the way, right? Highly effective. Lowry outside. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Crafty move and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Outside Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 20.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Young against Lowry. To the inside. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. For 3, Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another 3, he'll be the guy.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Adebayo. They set the pick. Back to Lowry. Outside for Butler. Adebayo passes to Butler. Tries it from 19. 5 on the clock. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Right side Young. Again, Atlanta.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Young against Lowry to the middle. Here's Butler. Right side Robinson. Three-pointer, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young against Lowry. And Young gets it to go.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
So this one belongs to the Hawks. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
Tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. And it's the Hawks to start out. Here's Young. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Now here's Paul. The pass to Crowder. Back the ball. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. That's a 2 from Crowder, and that one hits back iron.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Reddish with the ball. Pass to Capella. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
His first personal foul.
Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Paul against Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when Deandre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock, and Capella sends it back. Bogdanovich looking around. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Young. Atlanta again missing. The Suns have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And here's Booker from the arc. He can't get that one, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Young dishes to Collins. On the wing, and Young with the basket on the assist by Collins.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Paul goes in, Bridges outside. Trains the three-pointer.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Young against Paul. Now Young. Lob pass to Capella. Shot by Collins, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Here's Ayton. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Reddish the pass to Capella. A shake. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. And here's Reddish. Capella inside. Ayton's there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
There's 47 seconds left in the first. The dish to Booker. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovich against Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Clock is at 3. From the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Young with no one around. It's good from the top of the key. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Crowder kicks to Paul. Tries it from the top of the key, and the Suns tack on 2 more. Here's Young. Over Paul. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
So you can see Deandre Ayton becoming more and more.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Capella dishes to Collins. 6 to shoot. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. For 3, Booker doesn't go for it. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bridges with the steal. From deep. And there's Booker on the assist by Ayton. Booker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. Young against Paul. Pass to Reddish. And there's another turnover by Atlanta.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Here's Paul. Booker outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Bridges passes to Booker. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by Booker.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And here's Young from the arc, and he's good on the 3 ball. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Paul kicks to Booker. And he drives in. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Right side Crowder. Fades back. Atlanta with the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Ayton dishes to Booker. It's up a 3. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 9 points in the game so far. And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
And Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on screen.
Timeout. It's time for defense.
1:58 left in the first half.
Dancer. All right, fans, that was
Paul with the 3. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. Deandre Ayton's timing excellent.
Young taking his time here. He dishes it to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice. Deandre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and a elite vertical threat at the cup.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Young drives in. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
All up top, defended by Young. Kicks it out to Booker. Rebounded by Capella.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Hawks passing it around. Back to Young. To the paint. And stolen by Ayton. 3-on-3. And the wide open shot from Paul. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Young outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. But kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the center position. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Atlanta calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communication. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Fans, your Suns Dancers Dance Team.
Suns leading by 9. Payne looking around. There's the pass to Shamet. On the wing, Johnson. He feeds it to McGee. Passes it to Shamet. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks trail by 9. Right outside. They get it again. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wright's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Hawks.
What a high percentage look for DeLon Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
Payne kicks to Johnson. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Payne finds Shamet. Shot from the low block. Rebound by Jang. The Hawks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Left side, Williams. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Shamet, the pass to Johnson. Back to Shamet. Williams with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Wright. Payne dishes to Johnson. No good with the wing jumper.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Now, here is Gallinari. Here's Hunter driving in. Here's Wright. Rebounded by McGee. Phoenix leading by 5. Here's Shamet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks to McGee. They could use a bucket. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta. The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The Hawks trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
How about the focus of Lou Williams? Inside, able to finish. Nice.
Now here's Johnson. Sharks looking around. Kicks it to Payne. Pass to Shamet. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Now here's Wright. Driving inside. And Wright throws it down hard.
The quickness of DeLon Wright is a lot for defenders to deal with. How pretty is that drive?
Now here's Payne, guarded by Wright. Back to Payne. Kicks it out to Johnson. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Capella with a screen on Paul. Down low. And stolen by Ayton. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Poked loose. The Hawks trail by 7. Back to Bogdanovich. Young with the ball. Chris Paul covering. And Young with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. And it's 13 points for Trae Young. Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Launches it. Good on the triple. Paul's got his third basket of the night.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch-and-shoot game. Go ahead, Chris. Let your teammates make it easy on you.
And so it's Phoenix in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing here by 8. On the court right now for the Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Deflects the pass and taken away by Paul. Ayton in the corner. Booker outside. Collins against Paul. 5 to shoot. Or the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Booker. Great open look there.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
Paul outside. It's Crowder on the wing. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Young outside. Over Booker. Capella with it. And stolen by Ayton. It's tipped. Back to Bridges. To the right side. Paul for 3. And the Suns miss again.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And they get it back. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Paul outside. On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul. From downtown, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Shots good from Young.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Paul passes to Crowder.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Paul against Young, and it's Paul penetrating, and Ayton throws it down.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Paul. Capella sets a screen for Young. The feed now to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Hits it from 3-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screen.
And here's Crowder following the 3 from Bogdanovich. The drive by Booker. The shot, no good. The D by Bogdanovich. Reddish kicks to Collins. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Booker. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Ball goes in. It's good.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react.
Bridges outside. Ball finds Bridges. The ball. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Ball against Young. From deep three-point range, misses the three. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's his second personal
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Hawks foul. Trae Young. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the players' unit.